Hello, and welcome, dear and wonderful zine friends. Welcome back to Happy Mail Monday if you are new here. Hello! I am Silver Nix, your resident zine enthusiast, hanging out in rural Australia, showing you the awesome and amazing mail that has arrived over the past week in my post box. And oh my goodness, we have quite a bit of mail today, so it's going to be a long one. I say that, but obviously, you'll know because there'll be a time amount on the video, but while I'm doing this, I have no idea how long it'll be. I mean, I have a general sense of how much I babble plus how much mail there is. Yeah, it's going to be a fairly long one, so pause the video, get your hot or cold drink of choice, and yeah, let's chat and ramble and do all that good stuff. I have my drink here today. I'm being very careful because it's very hot and very full, and it is a very big mug. Melodramatic. I thought it was about time I stopped talking about getting silly and fun mugs and actually get one. And I saw this and I thought, that's appropriate. And not to mention it's huge, so it is very useful on the very tired days for all of the coffee. And at the moment there's no coffee in there. It is the Cuppa brand 3 mint tea, my favorite mint tea. Let's see, I'll show you the little whatnot here. Cuppa. I don't know if I'm saying that. I'm guessing I'm saying it correctly, but you know, who knows? I mean, I imagine somebody knows, but I don't know. But yeah, this is the 3 mint tea. It's my favorite mint tea. I have my friend LP to thank for putting me onto that particular brand of mint, the 3 mint. But I also have my sneaky tea friend Emma from Ireland, I believe. Sorry, it's been a while and it's still early enough for me to be a bit foggy. But yes, my sneaky tea friend for exposing me to more of the world of Cuppa teas. Because I have quite a few and they're quite lovely. So yes, cheers. And I'll just have a lovely smell of it. It's still very, very hot and it's an enormous mug. So I'll just play it safe and I'll just put it over here while it cools down a little bit further. So hello! I hope you have all had a lovely weekend. I have done my best to have a quiet weekend because it's a very busy week ahead again. But I'm hoping that once this week is over, I can relax a bit, at least a little bit, and start preparing for International Zine Month. Yes, I know it's already June, which means next month is July, which means International Zine Month, and oh, I feel so unprepared. But that is okay. We still have time. Breathe in, breathe out. There might be a few more jump cuts than usual in this happy mail, as I'm pretty snarfly for whatever reason. So yeah, that's happening. And I just have to say thank goodness, because some people might say, oh, the tissues are tissues or whatever, but as someone who gets a lot of colds and has asthma and allergies and all this stuff and needs tissues a lot, I can tell you that the whole the Kleenex or the tissues that have the extra aloe or the extra vitamin E or whatever, I don't know how much of anything is in there, but I do know that the softer tissues can make all the difference on my poor schnoz. So yeah, random. Seeing as this is going to be a big one, let's just get to the mail because I don't actually have anything particular to ramble about just yet. I'm getting very tired of all of the medical appointments, but it's just that time of year. And yeah, just organizing and stuff. I still have a few home projects on the go, shelving and whatnot. And yeah, I'm just really excited about where the zine cave is heading and plans for the future. So yeah, it's in kind of that transition period, but I don't mind this kind of transition period because it's filled with optimism. So that's beautiful. Anyway, so let's dive right into the mail. There's so much goodness here, and some of it's surprise, some of it's not, new friends, old friends, all kinds of stuff. So let us start today with drum roll. Billy! Mail from Billy. Billy the amazing bunny. Billy the awesome. Billy the lovely, supportive, wonderful person I am very happy to have in my life. Feel very fortunate and grateful to have in my life. I do, like, I'm not going to go back and count because I don't have time for that and nobody else has time for that. But I would hazard a guess and say that Billy is probably the person I've talked about most on this channel, just because we have the desert sun. Billy and I have received Billy's newsletters from way back in the life and time of Billy Roberts days. And yeah, that was years and years and years ago. And now we've been exchanging the Desert Sun for Mrs. from Murray Bridge and all of that good stuff. So I definitely owe Billy some more mail. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So this is the Desert Sun, Billy's life update, per zine-ish newsletter, blog post that comes in the mail, sort of thing, life catch up. Not catch up sort of thing. I had to. I've been getting so into the dad jokes lately. I have a little dad joke war going on with a cashier at the local grocery store, and I just want to say I'm winning. Anyway, so yes, the lovely trifold. Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry. I just see, this is what happens. I see a bit of text and I go, ooh, I need to read that right now. But we are on video. So this is by Billy. Billy is amazing. Billy has like books and zines and music and all sorts of stuff. So I always say, like, if you're not familiar with Billy, or even if you haven't checked out any of his stuff for a while, definitely do. I will have all the details in the bits and bobs. So let's see. How's it going, everyone? I'm writing this issue a few days earlier than normal because I'm not sure when else I'll get it done. Busy times in my life right now. I just got back from Las Vegas Zine Fest in Las Vegas, New Mexico. And in about 10 days, I'll be going to Salt Lake City for another Zine Fest. Oh my goodness me. And nothing like a Zine Fest to motivate new issues of my zine. Or issues of zines. Oh, I hear you. Goodness me. Maybe that's why I've been so slow. I need to go to a zine fest or something like that. Oh my goodness. This week I finished a new issue of Last Night at the Casino. Cool. By the way, the second volume of my book is getting really close to being done. Ooh, very, very exciting. So, like I said, Billy has lots of books and everything. So the last Night at the Casino being one of them, that is Billy's Perzine series about being a dealer at a casino, I believe. Dealer? Oh, forgive me. I can't exactly remember. I don't know if he does blackjack or all of them, or rotates, or I'm not sure, but Billy works at a casino, so there we go. Oh my goodness. So thank you, Billy, for sending that along. Yes, and Billy's also part of Behind the Zines, which is a zine about zines, and I love zines about zines. So if you are like me and love the zine meta goodness, definitely check out Behind the Zines as well. So big hugs from Australia, Billy. Thank you for sending that along. If you haven't received it already, you should receive mail from me very soon, because I sent out a bunch of mail. There's just a few that are waiting because, you know, postage be like. So there, thank you. Oh, thank you, Billy. And yeah, love and hugs from Australia. And speaking of zine friends I've had for a very long time, Segway. No, I'm not friends with the Segway, but you know, it was a nice transition from one. At least I thought so. Anyway, speaking of zine friends I've had for a very long time, the next bit of awesome mail comes from the one, the only, the amazing Ken Bossert. Oops, sorry, I never changed my labels to read Silvernicks. Oh, it's Jamie Nicks. That is okay. So, oop, sneeze pause. Sneeze pause, and the cat has just entered the room. So if you hear any bells or anything, that's Asma the zine cat doing his thing. So yeah, anyway, so oops, sorry, I never changed the labels to read Silvernicks. That is okay. So this is Jamie Nicks. Jamie is my legal first name. It's not a dead name, it's just I go by Silver in many different circles. It is my preference, but it's not anything that's going to upset me, particularly if you use Jamie Nicks instead of Silver Nicks. I mean, if you use my maiden name, that would be upsetting. With any luck, nobody should know my maiden name. So anyway, random. But yes, so that is okay. Jamie is not a dead name as such. It's just, it's not my preference, but yeah, life happens. So Ken is the amazing, awesome, wonderful, long-time zine friend, very supportive person, very cool. One of my very, amongst my very first trades in the zine world from the old We Make Zines Ning site. Sorry. As a mom, just inspecting the zine cave, I suppose. And there he goes. Alright, so Ken, one of my very first zine trades, longtime friend, just a very cool, chill person. Like, his perzine is amazing. I've talked about it before. The Ken Chronicles, were on 67 already. My goodness me. So the Ken Chronicles, back in the day when I first got into zines and zine making and learning about zines and the whole shebang, I was obsessed with learning about everything about a thing before I tried to do the thing. Now I'm a lot more relaxed and I'll just dive in. But I wasn't back then. And the Ken Chronicles was very inspiring and influential when it came to starting my own perzine series, Don't Call Me Cupcake, because I mean, it's very aesthetically pleasing. There's photos and stories and just everything I could want, like, in a perzine. I mean, if your perzine doesn't have these things, that's okay. The zine world is filled with beautiful, gorgeous variety, and that's one of the most amazing things about the zine-verse. But the Ken Chronicles definitely had a big influence on my early days. And one of those reasons is input and feedback. If you pick up an issue of the Ken Chronicles and you write to Ken and let him know your thoughts or some feedback or input and feedback, Ken will respond to you in the next zine. And I always, that's a bucket list thing for me, to have a sort of an input and feedback section in one of my own zines. That would be amazing. But then you have people, places, and things that aren't there anymore, and various what Ken's up to. Sometimes it's travel, sometimes it's home renovation, sometimes it's, it can be a variety of things. But then there's what I've been blank lately, and it's what I've been watching, attending, reading books, reading zines. Oh my goodness. The most recent choice before we left for Florida was Puss in Boots, a 2011 animated film produced by DreamWorks. Oh my goodness. Has anybody else seen the most recent one? It's, let's see. I don't want to give anything away, but the most recent Puss in Boots, like, it had people talking. It was very, like, I watched it, I was just like, oh my goodness, that was, that was awesome. Anyway, so random. And, let's see, we have updates, oddities, random thoughts. Like, I love this. I love everything about this. Like I said, I mean, there are a lot of different things to love about Zines. A lot of different, like, that's why I can hold this up and say I absolutely adore it, and then I can hold up, yes, I do have this right here from last week, last Happy Mail Monday, and that's why I can hold this up and say I absolutely adore it too. Like, the variety of everything in the Zineverse is a beautiful, beautiful thing. But yes, big rambles today. I told you it would be a long one. I warned you. So yes, this is the Ken Chronicles 67. I just love it. So the Ken Chronicles are published. Am I holding? Let's see. The Ken Chronicles are published quarterly on or about the first of the months of January, May, August, and November by Ken Bossert. As the name implies, it's all about me, my life, my travels, opinion, and philosophy. The entire contents are copyright 2023 by Ken Bossert or unless otherwise noted. And you can get Ken Likes to Trade. You can subscribe. You can get an e-version of it if you want the full color one. Also, there are lots of options, so I will have all the bits and bobs for you to check out. I'll have all the details for you to check out in the bits and bobs if you're interested in checking out the Ken Chronicles. Oh, that's so cool. And we have a bonus TKC 67.1. Ooh. Okay, so we have a little mini zine here. Let's see. I've never made a big deal about my age in my zine. I didn't want to turn young readers off by having them think they were reading their grandfather's ramblings, or that, because of our age difference, they wouldn't be interested in what I have to say. Alright. I'm not going to get on my soapbox quite too much with this. Because it's already going to be a long one, as I keep saying. But in regards to zines and everything like that, I understand where you're coming from. Like, as I'm getting older, like I'm still a bit away, but as I'm like approaching 40 and stuff like that, it's like, oh, this is weird, what does it mean, and all that. Like, I get that and everything, but even when I was a wee little lass, even when I was very young, I don't know why, I don't know how or why it started, but I was always very attentive to the words of wisdom and the experiences and everything that my elders taught me. I used to sit with my great grandmother and she'd tell me about, her life in the Great Depression, and she taught me all the old card games and everything like that. So I've always been it's just, I suppose it's kind of, it makes me sad that anybody would be dismissive based on age alone, but it also, yeah, anyway, so that's me. But yeah, I would hope that, especially not in the Zineverse, that nobody would be dismissive based on age or anything like that. We all have different perspectives, we all have different life experiences, and thus we all have our own different gems and perspectives to offer, and age doesn't have anything to do with that. But if you're getting older, you might have more gems to share than someone who's still experiencing certain things that happen at certain ages and all that stuff. And I'm really, really rambling. Oh my goodness. Alright, so sorry. The age thing has come up in a few conversations with various people lately, and it just, it makes me a little bit sad, but I will say to you here what I say to everyone having those conversations. When I'm involved in those conversations, I have seen entirely too many adults act like children and too many children forced to be adults to put much stock in biological age. Take that or leave that as you will. Anyway, okay. I will stop ranting and talk about this. All right. But I've recently been thinking a lot about my age and death specifically, and the reason I've chosen to create this separate mini-zine is to convey my feelings about those topics to my readers without it being a downer by including it within the pages of my Ken Chronicles itself. Whew, goodness me. All right, so sorry. So I'll leave that there and everything. I am a little bit sad that Ken thought he couldn't put it in the Ken Chronicles, but at the same time, I feel like talking about aging and getting older and death are very important topics anyway. So I'm also at the same time glad that it's a little supplemental. So yeah, could go either way, but yes. Oh my goodness. So yeah, like there's so many milestones in life that are like age created and stuff like that, but I don't like it when people aren't happy, but but I don't want anybody to feel like they can't or they are cut off from a certain age group or whatever like that, because I'm here. I'll be your cheerleader for whatever that is worth. But yes, and I am a big cheerleader, big fan of all of Ken's stuff. So thank you, Ken, for sending that along, for making the Ken Chronicles, which is one of amongst the longest zines, any zine series that I have come to enjoy in my over a decade of zine reading. And I greatly appreciate that you exist. So thank you that you exist and you send things my way. So thank you very, very, very much. And I look forward to digging into all of that. I look forward to learning your thoughts and perspectives on the matter. So thank you, thank you, thank you. How far are we into this? And this is finally cool enough for me to drink. I have a bit of a sensitive mouth though, which is kind of a weird thing to say, I fully admit. But yeah, as far as like temperatures go. Anyway, so let's go to the next one. Oh, itchy nose. Oh, who's thinking about me? Oh, goodness me. Anyway, so this one comes from another old zine friend, Kari Tervo. Dun, 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 dun. Awesome person, very bubbly and fun, and creator of Glass Shard in Your Eye, I believe. I'm sure I'll find out. Let's see if this is the next Shards of Glass. There we go. Shards of Glass in Your Eye. Longtime zine friend from all the way in Cali. It's very, very nice to see mail from you. Oh my goodness, I do believe I'll use some mail as well. I need to make some zines because oh goodness, there's a button. I need to make some zines because I feel like I've sent everybody everything at this point. So if I owe you mail or anything, or there's anything of mine that you want that I haven't sent you, please do let me know, because I do feel like it's been ages since I've made a zine that hasn't already been sent out to everybody. So yes, Kari Tervo, the awesome, the amazing, and the creator of Shards of Glass in Your Eye, and this is number 18. But before I show you that, just go like that and hope it focuses. Button! Cool! Another button for the wall of button awesomeness. That is just over there. I haven't shown you that for a while, so I will try to I'll put this up on it, and then I'll try to do like an updated showing you all the pins and buttons, because that would be fun. At least I think so. If I have remembered to do that, the footage will be right here. Da-da-da-da. I need some sound effects or something, I reckon. But anyway, cool button from Kari. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then we have Shards of Glass in Your Eye. Feeling tightly wound? You might as well loosen up. Woo! Look at that floral kind of green. I like it. Let's see. What do we have? Let's see. Make sure I'm framed up properly. I'm still not quite used to this phone, but we'll get there. Dedication. This section is usually called Particulata, an introduction to the current issue of Shards. Well, unfortunately, this issue is different. At the same time, I'm sad. I'm very glad to have the opportunity to dedicate Shards of Glass in Your Eye to my high school civics and geography teacher, Mr. David Heikkinen, excuse me, I probably mispronounced that, who died in January 2023. Mr. Heikkinen was one of my favorite teachers. He always treated me with respect and sought to advance my curiosity with articles he thought I'd be interested in. He made me feel smart. I liked walking into his classroom where he'd greet me with a hearty, "Well, hello, Miss Tervo." Mr. Heikkinen introduced me to Zines. Oh, wow! A teacher introduced you to Zines? That's awesome! And I'd feel so excited that he liked my zines enough to send me checks telling me to make more. It felt good to be encouraged by my teacher, even decades out. One of my zine friends is friends with the author of 8-Track Mind, the zine Mr. Heikkinen first showed me. When I found that out, it felt like a cool full circle kind of thing. After Mr. Heikkinen passed, his wife Denise was also kind to send me the following words. When your zines arrived in the mail, my husband's eyes would twinkle. We had fond memories of you as his student. I just want to let you know your little zine was a bright spot in his heart. Mr. Heikkinen, I'm so very sorry if I'm saying that wrong, which I probably am. Wherever you are traveling now across the universe, I hope you're having a most curious and delightful time. Thank you for believing me. My love to you, your family. Warmly, Kari. Oh my goodness. It's really, I think that's why I say, like, you can never truly know what someone's going through. And I feel like the other side of that coin is, because of that, you can never truly know the impact you have on another life. A single smile, a single moment, a single act of kindness can change the trajectory of another person's life. And so it's not always easy, but that's why I think it's good, not only good, but important to choose kindness, because you never truly know. And I think it's really, I'm grateful to this person I've never known, to this teacher I've never known, because perhaps without Mr. Heikkinen, I might have not met Kari. So you have these trajectories, these possible life paths that can just not happen like that if someone didn't smile at you or didn't encourage you or anything like that. So that's why I say spread a little sunshine, because you never really know. And my heart goes out to Kari, and my heart goes out to Mr. Heikkinen and his family. And yeah, I was very fortunate to have teachers like that too. I had some bad teachers, but I had some very good teachers who just are brilliant. And I'm just sitting here thinking, maybe this deserves a zine. Maybe we need to create a zine to honor the teachers who had such a great impact on our lives, because they certainly deserve it. Anyway, forgive me, but yeah, it really touched me, and my heart goes out to all of you dealing with that right now. And yeah, cheers to, raise a glass to everyone who whose simple kindness impacted a life. And they might not even know it. So, cheers. Okay, goodness me. So, Shards of Glass in Your Eye is Kari's perzine that always has like typewritten stuff and collage-ish. It's kind of like a scrapbook of fun, cool things. Say this 3 times fast. 3 rivers, 3 bridges. I don't know. You belong here. You do. Aww. I like that. Anyway. Woo. Genghis Cohen. Woo. 5 stars to a craptastic LA classic. Okay, so this is a terrible restaurant. Oh, wow. Okay. So we've got a review. Oh, say, can you see by the drawn scarlet fright? My 6th grade teacher hated me, so he purposely picked up me last for the flag drawing assignment. He knew that I was a terrible artist, and if I went last, I'd lose everything. Easy to draw, like the flag of Italy. What is art? Art is a form of cultural archaeology. Oh, I like that saying. Some jokes, and then we have some menstrual pad commentary. Goodness me, we have quite a variety. What is art? Art is a persuasion towards the truth. Ooh, okay. I like these. I'm feeling very motivated to be making some art soon. Hollywood Psychic Salad. Hey girl, the woman barked from inside her shop. As I shuffled slowly down the boulevard, I realized she was talking to me. I warily turned towards the shops and saw a middle-aged woman on a couch leaning forward on a cane for support. On the table in front of her was a crystal ball. The sign on the window alleged, Olga, psychic to the stars. Psychic? What would a psychic want to do with me? I wrinkled my eyes in confusion. Ooh, okay, count me in. I'm curious. I'm hooked. You got me. Oh my goodness. So there, it's sorry. And see, here I am. Maybe I'll just never lose the whole. I just start reading things because even while I'm on camera, because I just get, so wrapped up in it. But there's just so much to look at and read and enjoy and all of the things in Shards of Glass in Your Eye. This is number 18, as I mentioned, so obviously there's plenty to catch up on if you would. I don't know if Kari does back issues. Don't know why that was difficult to remember, but yeah, I'm not sure if Kari does back issues, but I will certainly be finding out. Because I would like some back issues, because I do believe I know I have 16 because I just saw it. But yeah, anyways. I'm sorry, the whole ramble on teachers and everything and the impact you can have on another person's life without even knowing it. Like it really just kind of set my mind spinning and everything. Thank you so much to Kari for sending this. Oh, I really need to make a perzine series again. A dear friend has created some art for a potential Babby Witch zine series. Thank you, Adrian. That's so funny. Oh, love it. It's so cute. So maybe I'll be doing a Babby Witch perzine soon, or maybe the next thing should be the 24-hour zine thing. Because I got prompts for that months ago and I haven't done that yet. But anyway, so thank you, Kari, so much. See all these perzines. I'm like, yes, I need to make a perzine. So, Shards of Glass in Your Eye. Kari is an awesome person. Check out all the information that I can find in the bits and bobs below. I believe I only have a Gmail. But hey, that's okay. Emails are fun. Can be fun. Anyway, thank you so much, Kari. I'm so sorry for all of my discombobulation. The front of it just really hit me, and I've kind of like, whew, all the emotions and memories and everything like that hitting. But that is a sign of a very awesome zine. So thank you so much for sending that. I do believe I have mail on its way to you as well. So I hope it arrives soon if it hasn't already. Thank you very much, Kari. Oh, yeah, the feels. I do feel like that kind of just like put me in a completely different mind space. And that's not like to say that was a bad thing at all. It was just kind of like, oh, and I need to go through the past, I don't know how many Happy Mail Mondays where I've talked about, oh, I need a zine about this and I need a zine about this and stuff like that, because I feel like there's so many there's so many ideas that I just rattle off and I don't write down. So my bad. All right. So sorry, Kenzie, Kari, for all the kind of like spacing out, stuck in my fields moments. Next up, all the way from Canada, we have awesome, lovely, wonderful mail. And I already know it's awesome, lovely, and wonderful because this comes from the one, the only Crash Riddles. I do feel like I could have like had another life as some sort of sports announcer. The one, the only. Does anybody else do that? Think about what, you know, in another life, this. In another life, I was that. In another life, I could have done, like, not in a bad, like, oh, I should have done this or that. But just in a, like, oh, maybe in another life, I was this. Kind of a happy, oh my goodness me. Okay. So we have some stuff. Oh my gosh. Let me just do a quick check. Make sure we don't have a note here. We don't have a note here. I am so excited by these. So, if you've been around for a while, you may recall that last year, Crash Reynolds, Latibule of Latibule Art, True Zine Marin, and I did a little thing called Game of Shrooms. Now I'll have the info about that in the bits and bobs. I'm just taking these off the backing. There's no note as such that I can see, so I can put that aside. But yes, we did this thing called Game of Shrooms, where we each created a thing. Bits of art. I made a mini zine. True Zine Marin made a mini zine. Latibule designed some. Did the art for some mushroom stickers that I absolutely love. And Game of Shrooms is kind of a mushroom themed art goodness thing. Where you leave your mushroom art for other people to find and enjoy and all of that good stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Sorry, these are adorable. So we're doing that again this year, and these are, we make up our stuff and send it to each other and put it in packs, and then we can leave the packs around if you want to get involved or want to see if you can find some packs in your area. Like I said, I'll have the Game of Shroom stuff in the bits and bobs. There'll be like a map where you can find pictures of where people have left things and stuff. So we have some packs of what Crash has created for this year's Game of Shrooms, and it's adorable. Oh my goodness me, it's so cute. So I will show you what I'm on about, because I'm just over the moon excited. So they're all the same thing. just in case, because I do have several packs, but it's all the same thing. So first up we have this gorgeous, cute little art card. And I need some of these in my life already. I want to stick them like everywhere in my planner and just everywhere. They're so adorable. So first up we have that. But then next up we also have a sticker. Oh, okay. So I wanted to try to do both at the same time, but you know, hands and arthritis not going well together. So we have the sticker and the card, and how adorable are these? Oh my goodness. And I love purple. Purple's my favorite color, so that definitely has something to do with it. But how cute. And it's got the itty bitty robot peeking out because, whoops, Crash's zine icon, zine Sona is a rabbit. Thinking Platypus is a robot. Excuse me. But how cute are those? Are those not just the most adorable thing ever? Like, oh goodness, I need them. I need to have the stickers, the cards to stick in pockets, the stickers to stick on everything. They are so cute. Oh my goodness, yay. Oh, so adorable, so adorable. Like I said, sorry, I'm just so like, I want to just stick them everywhere. I have lots of Crash's stickers and whatnots stuck on various zine projects and in various planner pockets and things like that. So I'm just, oh goodness, they're just adorable. They're just adorable, and I'm not getting over that fact anytime soon, because adorable things make me happy. So that is that. Thank you so much, Crash, for joining Fur. Can you still tell I'm from like central, north central United States? To say Fur. Thank you, Crash, for joining in once again for Game of Shrooms. It's lovely to work on a project with you, but it's also lovely to see what you come up with. And oh, they're just adorable. They're just adorable. So thank you for sending this along. Yay! So, like I said, I will have I'll have all of Crash's details and in the bits and bobs, because Crash is another one who makes so many cool and awesome things, so many different projects and all of that good stuff. So yes, definitely check out Crash's stuff in the bits and bobs, as well as Game of Shrooms if you would like to collect some mushroom based art, or perhaps join in yourself. That could be fun. If you do join in Game of Shrooms this year, let me know. Like, tag me on Instagram. Instagram is a big part of it, with, you know, showing pictures of where things have been left and everything like that. So yeah, tag me on Instagram and just let me know if you're joining in. I'd love to see your mushroom inspired art and all of that goodness. And yeah, I love big collaborative projects like this, and this has been going for, gosh, I don't even know how long it's been going. I know that we all got involved, so we did it last year, but we think we were aware of it the year before, but we didn't have time. Anyway, so yes, thank you so much, Crash, for sending that along. Thank you so much to True Zine Marin for getting us all involved and making it happen, and encouraging us to make it all happen and all of that good stuff. And yeah, so excited, very happy to be a part of the mushroom team again this year. Thank you very much. And last but definitely not least, we have mail from New Zine Friends. I'm pretty sure I know what this is, but let me just get it out just so I don't like I don't think I've ever been way off as far as what something is, like if I think I know what it is, but I'm always still nervous about going, like, rambling and going, oh wait, this isn't what that is. So I want to be extra careful. And indeed, this is what I think it is. So this comes from Bitter Pill Press. Yay! And this was another Ko-fi discovery, though I do believe I saw it on Instagram first. But this was for sale on Ko-fi. So yay, Ko-fi! Love Ko-fi. Not sponsored. Kind of wish I was, but that would be kind of weird, wouldn't it? Anyway, So we have zines and sticker goodness. And yes, I saw this and I saw this zine and I wanted to support it. There was a digital version available, but because of the number of print zines I have in my to be read stack, I am not letting myself get too much into the digital zines just because of the review side of things. I think I've talked about it plenty of times, but I'm not currently reviewing digital zines right now because I have a big backlog of physical zines, and two, the physical experience of a zine is part of the review, is a part of the whole thing for me, hence physical zines. So yeah, anyway, so I'm just saying that I mean to simply say that if you're interested in this zine, there is a digital version if you would like to grab it. But first up, we have some stickers, bonus stickers. Yay! We like some bonus stickers. So we have Bitter Pill Press, and I do love all the stickers. If there are extras of stickers or doubles or something like that, I will pass them along. But I do have a sticker page that I stick stickers on for my zine notebooks and stuff like that. So I really appreciate that. Oh my goodness. And now we have, oh how strange. Okay, so we have some stickers that are bugs. So if you don't like bugs, turn away. I'll let you know. So we have this little guy, not so little guy, rather large guy. Or gal, or non-binary pal, I don't know. So we have this little critter. And then we have this little critter as well. Ooh. And then we have this critter. And finally we have this critter. Critter? Not critter? Looks like a sausage. Okay, if you were looking away because you don't like buggy bugs, then you can look back now because we have, I have an itchy nose. Oh my goodness me, such an itchy nose. Woo, goodness. So, so it is safe to look. The buggies are away if you don't like the buggies. So next, last but not least for today, we have a zine I ordered called Chronically Invisible by Jessie. Oh goodness. I am sorry, Jessie, but I know I will not say your surname correctly, so I will just put this up here. And people, obviously I will have all the details in the bits and bobs for everything, because like I said, I did order this on Ko-fi. So here we go. First edition, number 31 of 50. See that, this is a little bit of a mini rant. I'm not really keen on limited edition zines. Once they're gone, they're gone. I don't know. I'm not going to be angry at somebody for doing it. It's not for me. I don't like it. Especially in the zine world when it's easy to discover someone years later and stuff like that. I don't know. I just don't like it myself. However, this first edition, editions, and then numbered editions, that's cool. So you can have your cake and eat it too. You can have I've got number 3 of the first edition, or I've got number 5 of the 5th edition. Woo, doubles, things like that. You can still have the special numberings, but it doesn't have to be limited edition stuff. Anyway, sorry about the mini rant, but that's just one of those things. So Chronically Invisible. Artist statement. Hi. Hello! I'm Jessie, a non-binary college student studying mechanical engineering. I live with various disabilities and chronic pain, which has impacted the way I view and interact with the world. My intention for the scene is to highlight some of the unique struggles people with chronic illness and other invisible disabilities go through, though there are many more not covered here. Some of the experiences talked about are applicable to any kind of disability, though are often accentuated by a disability being invisible. My hope is that everyone can learn something new about what it is like living with a chronic illness or disability, and go on to treat everyone with kindness and empathy, despite how they appear to be doing on the outside. Oh, goodness. And now you know. Like, now you know. I am in such big support of this because for a number of reasons. Whether it's obviously this is chronic pain and disability, but it also applies to mental health. It also applies like across the board. Like you even if people are telling you, you can never truly know what's going on in someone's head. You can never, like, and you don't know what's going on in someone's life and stuff like that unless they're like explicitly sitting down and describing things to you. I know that I don't want to get into, I'd rather not get into it, but basically I know that I've been judged by the way I look, and I have chronic pain, and I have autoimmune disorders, and I have chronic diseases, and and it's not this is like I have this and I have that. That's not what I'm trying to say. It's that, you know, I'm sitting here being all bubbly because it's what I like to do, and I like to spread the sunshine. That said, people making assumptions about how I am and where I am based on whether I'm having a good day and walking well and all that stuff like that. Like, you cannot judge an entire life based on the perception of a moment, and it irritates the fuzz out of me that people do that, especially when it comes to the realm of disability. So that is why I saw this and I wanted this. It's a topic I'm extremely passionate about, as you can tell. So let's get into it. So we have this is gorgeous, by the way. Like, it's nice cardstock cover, but the pages inside are quite nice. But they've got this, like, this is probably not going to come up on the screen very well, but they have this kind of like parchmenty texture and color to them. I quite like that. And of course, seagreenzines. I love green. I love the I love the plants, but I also get the purpose of the aesthetic as well. So we have self-advocacy. Chronic illnesses are chronic. When are you getting better? I'm not. Let's see. A day with chronic pain, discrimination in healthcare, with some statistics, and we know I like statistics. 21% of all people experience discrimination in a healthcare setting. So, and then we have reproductive health care. I'd read all the stories. Oh, goodness. I don't want to trigger anybody, so I will not read the rest of that sentence, but I feel ya on reproductive health care. Then we have medical admin tasks. These refer to tasks such as managing appointments or other medical system related things. Oh my goodness, I'm so feeling... Lately, it's just been appointments, and I'm very, very fortunate and grateful, but I am also very exhausted, and if I could just have a couple weeks of nobody talking about my health or nobody touching me, that'd be awesome. So, and then we have a crossword. I do love puzzles. And then looking sick. Oh, goodness me. Let's see, a new perspective. Although I've had aspects of my illness throughout my life, it didn't become disabling until about 2 years ago. In a way, it feels longer. Hear you there as well. Goodness me. So, and there's even like works cited. Love a reference section. Anyway, so yes. This is chronically ill, Chronically Invisible. Love the title, by the way. Love the whole presentation, the greens, everything about this. I will, as I mentioned, I'll put in the bits and bobs where I ordered it and all of the good stuff. And yes, and I do rather prefer to order things through Ko-fi, because depending on whether they're a gold member or not, they receive, the person receives a lot of or all of the money from the sale. I think PayPal does its thing as well, But yes, thank you, Jesse, for sending that along so quickly. Thank you for writing down your experiences and sharing them in a way where we can. A lot of other people out there can go, "Oh, I'm not alone. Oh, I'm not the only one who's felt that way," because that is a hugely valuable and impactful thing. Speaking from experience and speaking from what I would like to provide with some of my zines. So yes, oh my goodness me. Here we are. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone who sent mail and everything like that. I know I've been kind of a bit scattered with the passion the passion I have for some topics, and obviously the passion I have for zines, and just everything that's going on with me lately and how that relates to everything. Oh my, it's just it's truly a pleasure to be able to sit here and chat and show the mail. Obviously for the obvious reasons, but at the same time, like I say, pretty much every week I'm incredibly grateful and feel very fortunate to be here and sharing mail with you and just doing what I'm capable of doing at this point to spread a little sunshine. Though of course I always do hope to be able to do more in the future. I'm learning to be patient with myself, even though I really don't want to. I want to do all the things now, but that is neither here nor there. Maybe I'll write about that in a zine as well. There are so many zine ideas I have. I just need to do them. Anyway, so yes, thank you very, very much to everyone who sent mail along, and thank you to everyone who watches and comments, and thank you all for the kind comments and everything, especially the reassurance and everything like that. You're all incredibly lovely and supportive, and I'm so grateful. Like, it's about quality, not quantity for me. Like, what would I do with like a huge comment section? I'm very, like, I struggle to keep up with everything anyway. So I'm grateful that we have a nice, calm, supportive, happy, lovely, positive energy sort of comment section. I greatly appreciate it. So before I get off on another ramble, I will have a sip of tea. And if you know where to get like funny mugs in Australia that aren't like super expensive, let me know. I need more funny mugs in my life. So until next time. Make some zines, have some fun, spread your truth, do what you need to do, don't let others get you down, help spread a little sunshine and all that stuff. And I said that one early. You'd think I'd have this end ramble down after so many years, but anyway, yes. Make some zines, have some fun, take care of you, be good to you, and until next time, spread a little sunshine. Truly, truly, like, I have so many zine ideas. For a long time, it was kind of, I was just a bit down and creatively spent, and like, I wanted to make zines, but I was just like, and now I've got like oodles and oodles of ideas, and I just have to get organized enough to do them all. So yeah, there will be zines this year. There will be actual new zines that aren't misses for me this year. Oh my goodness, she's actually committing to something. Oh!